fully engaged in worship rather than merely observing it. As the revelation continued, Jesus began showing me ways to protect worship from being infiltrated by the enemy. First, he highlighted the importance of regular prayer and fasting by worship teams. There was also an emphasis on deep study of God's word to ensure everything was theologically sound. Jesus also stressed the need for intentional times of silence and listening during worship services, where we could truly hear from him. Regularly examining our motives and heart attitudes was another key point. It was also crucial to carefully evaluate the lyrics of songs to make sure they aligned with biblical truth. Technology, while helpful, needed to be used wisely and with restraint, not as a distraction. Finally, spiritual preparation needed to take priority over technical preparation. Just then, I felt a pulling sensation, and I knew my time was short. "Lord," I asked quickly, "what do you want me to tell your people?" Jesus looked at me with those eyes of infinite love and said, "Tell them I'm calling my church back to pure worship. Tell them that I'm not impressed by their productions, but moved by their passion for my presence. Tell them that true worship is not a performance to perfect, but a relationship to pursue." Then he added something that burned into my spirit. "Tell my worship leaders that their first calling is not to be singers or musicians, but to be lovers of my presence. Tell them that I'm looking for those who will worship in spirit and truth, who will lead my people not just in songs but into encounters with me." Suddenly, I heard distant voices calling my name. Jesus smiled and said, "It's time for you to return. Remember everything you've seen. Share it with my people. Help restore pure worship to my church." The next thing I knew, I was gasping for air as the paramedics successfully resuscitated me. "Welcome back," said the red-haired paramedic I had seen earlier from above.